When searching for an air conditioning and heating expert, you'll find there's only one. Right now, at Air Engineers Service Experts, save $30 on seasonal maintenance.
Call 866-EXPERTS.
Ever wish you hadn't chosen a big bank or made that bet?
I can still choose Community First.
Wishing for a new car? Community First lets you delay your first payment up to 90 days. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org.
2019 Baker Sports High School Media Day at the University of North Florida Arena. And the state champions are in the house. Deran Wiley of the Rains Vikings, the back-to-back 4A state champions, joins us here from Media Day. Coach, how we doing?
We're doing well. It's preseason, and we're working.
You know, I talked to you off-air a couple times this offseason. Back-to-back state champions. I introed you. That's how everybody knows you guys. How hard is it to enjoy what happened the last 2 years, but it is 2019. It's time to get down to business for another year. I imagine that's the message you've had to give your kids this offseason.
Well, you know what? The one thing you got to know about this business, this is a what have you done for me lately business. And once the season kicks off, no one's going to remember last year. And you got to prepare like that, too. You got to play like that. And the staff that we have in place, the players, they understand it. So we're up for the challenge, man. We just want to come out and establish ourselves in preseason and just get ready to roll.
With that being said, and we'll get into 2019 in a moment, there's not a lot of guys in the state of Florida that have won back-to-back state titles. Did you take time this offseason to kind of think about that?
I really did. I just took time to just reflect a little bit. I didn't enjoy it for long. It was kind of like, because I believe in putting pressure on yourself. And my kind of pressure I put up on myself, I love, because it makes me prepare. It makes me work even harder because I want to produce. And I try to let that gravitate to my kids as well, and to coaches. I try to let them understand where I am, so they understand my vision and my passion for what we got to do, continue to do it. And so it goes well.
Now, different challenge for you in 2019. I always talk about the back-to-back 4A state champions. 4A is in the rearview mirror. You guys have moved up to 5A. What are the challenges that come with moving up a classification?
Well, the competition gets a little stiffer. You get in a district, and then no more bye week. After the 10-game season, you got to go straight 4 or 5 games to play, and so the challenge is going to be much greater. And we understand that, and that's half the battle, knowing what you're getting yourself into. And we talked about it all off season, and we're looking forward to seeing what 5A brings to the table.
Talked to Ribault earlier. As long as I've been alive, Ribault Reigns ended the year. The Northwest Classic, everything's great. Now, not only is that a big game, it's a district game, and it's in October. I mean, what's the Reigns' reaction to that game being moved and now being a district matchup?
Well, it being moved is not a big thing, but in the district together, that's the huge thing. That game will now have a lot of, mantra to it. And when you wake up that morning, the sense of urgency will be great because you know what's at stake. And, I'm sure they'll be prepared, and so will we. We'll come out, we'll be ready to roll because we know the importance of that. And we got to be prepared for that, no doubt.
Being a Duval County public school, a little bit different for you guys now, 6 o'clock on Friday nights. I got to be honest with you, Coach. I think that's a better alternative than what we were doing last year, some Saturday morning, 10 a.m. games. You and I talked about that. I wasn't a big fan of that. I agree something had to be